All right. God, it's fucking warm. Oh, it's so good though. So it's dark. It's fucking dark outside. But I just got off work, and it's so much easier for me to make a video driving home from work than it is to try and put my kids to bed, make a video, edit it, then put it out afterwards. I'm stationed over in the UK right now, and it gets dark at like fucking 4 p.m. So, come spring, summertime, it'll be a lot easier, a lot more light outside, a lot more light in this car than it is right now. I'm probably going to get cooked by all you collecting gurus out there for this video, but I don't really give a fuck. Now that I made a few videos, I figured I'd go more in depth about some of the kind of Pokemon hot takes that I have, and that I've kind of like minimally discussed in some of my other videos. If you get offended by Pokemon hot takes, then this video is not for you, I guess. Hot take number 1. The Moonbreon, aka the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, is an overrated piece of hot garbage. I'm kidding. It's not hot garbage. The card is cool, but it's extremely overrated. Is it a cool card? Yes. Is it iconic? Yeah. But the art on the Moonbreon is not crazy. The Moonbreon is just fueled by FOMO. FOMO from everyone missing out on Evolving Skies during COVID time. Evolving cries because like the pull rates were garbage. People were ripping the fuck out of the set, and all the cards were super hard to pull. The Pokemon bubble during COVID popped, so it was sitting on the shelves, and a lot of people stopped buying and reselling Pokemon cards. And obviously it's out of reprint now, so like you can't get it anymore because they're not printing it. And I don't hate the card, but there are better Umbreons out there. And yeah, I'm one of those pussies that think that Prismatic has a better Umbreon. The Umbreon, it's just visually, the Umbreon is more fun and it is better to look at than the Moonbreon for me. The Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies is cool, but if the card came out today with the same exact art, people wouldn't be glazing it like they are today. Hot take number 2, this might be the hottest take of them all, and I've talked about it before, but modern Pokemon cards are better than vintage Pokemon cards. The art on the modern cards is so much better. The textures, the scenes of the Pokemon, the personality of the Pokemon that comes through the art is so much better. Like, vintage Pokemon cards are limited by like the technicalities of the printing, but now we have like the full art composition. We get the whole card as an art piece with like the texturing and everything. The modern Pokemon cards are just better. Like, yeah, obviously the vintage cards are a lot more scarce, they're a lot harder to get, they printed a lot less of them, but the Pokemon card experience, having the card in your hand, pulling the full art, whole scene, textured Pokemon cards versus the half art vintage cards is so much better. The art nowadays is just insane. Like base set Charizard. I'm not saying that base set Charizard is not fucking awesome. And I'm not saying that base set Charizard is not nostalgic to me because I had and pulled base set Charizards whenever I was little. Thanks, Dad, for throwing my Pokemon and my Yu-Gi-Oh binders away whenever I moved out. But the art on, Mega Charizard X from Phantasmal Flames, Inferno X, to name one, versus the art on the base set Holo Charizard. I'm picking Mega Charizard X every day of the fucking week. I'm picking the Japanese version because Japanese cards are just better, and because the words don't cover Charmander's face on the Japanese version. You got Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, and you have the black Mega Charizard X on there. Like, come on. It's not even close. The old half art cards don't even compare to what we get nowadays. And yeah, they're more the older cards are more scarce. And I'm not saying base set Charizard isn't cool or that base set Charizard isn't iconic, but the nostalgia does all of the heavy lifting on that card. if you showed my son, or if you showed any kid nowadays that is getting into Pokemon, and you show him the Mega Charizard X SIR versus the Holo base set Charizard, they're choosing the new shit every single time. Third hot take that everyone is gonna hate me for. Sealed box collecting is fucking gay. I mean, do your thing, get your bag, invest in your cardboard boxes, but that shit is lame. And I'm not saying that because I'm jealous. I'm not saying that for any other reason. I used to collect sealed boxes. I stopped and ripped it all just because it is not fun. I don't understand how you motherfuckers are out here just stacking up cardboard on your shelves and closets and everywhere else, collecting. Like, it's one thing if you're displaying the boxes and you're doing it for like the booster box art, because the art on some of the booster boxes is really cool, or the art on some of like the sealed blister packs and the sleeve booster packs and stuff is pretty cool a lot of the times. But if you're like, a lot of people on here are just stacking up brown cardboard boxes, cases of bullshit. Like, I mean, it's just for the money, obviously, like, which is fine. It's not for the love of the hobby, which is also fine. You do you. Like I said, get your bag, do your thing, but sealed collecting is not fun. And I'm not trying to shit on all the sealed collecting guys out there, but, like, if you just have sealed boxes and you never rip any packs, like, that is not fun. You just got a closet or a shelf full of sealed cardboard boxes that you haven't opened. Like that. The heart of the hobby, the soul of the hobby is ripping packs and trying to catch them all. If you never rip packs, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You scared of them boxes? You scared to rip that shit? Let me hold it. Let me hold a box. I'll rip the fuck out of it. Hot take number 4. Japanese Pokemon cards are better than English in every single way except one. The pack ripping and box opening experience is more fun. You get more pulls. The sets are more fun to open because you have some guaranteed hits in some of the boxes. Better quality. There's better quality control. There's better centering on the cards. The texturing is better on the cards. And probably due to the better texturing on the cards, like the card is more vibrant. It's more fun to look at. The print quality is just significantly better. You get early access because Japanese sets typically come out before the English sets, like a month or two prior. So then you get early access to the card. I mean, obviously the home of Pokemon is Japan, so the cards come out there first, so if you are ripping Japanese cards, you get to rip it before anybody opens the English shit. The only pro that the English sets have over Japanese is that they're more liquid because more people speak and can read English. They're a bit more scarce, and part of the reason why they're more scarce is because the print quality is ass. So you're pulling less PSA 10 copies of the card because the print quality is so dog shit. Half the time you're pulling cards with dents in them and whitening, and people take and somebody took a bite out of the card or somebody shoved it up their ass. Like, if you're collecting Pokemon for the fun of collecting the cards, you're gonna have a much better experience ripping and collecting Japanese cards. The overall Pokemon experience is so much better in Japanese because the English is not fun. It is not fun ripping 100 packs and getting fucking cooked. Whereas, like, I open one Japanese booster box of like 30 packs or 10 packs for the specialty sets, and I'm guaranteed at least something. 5th hot take that I've talked about 100 times. I've already been labeled the tag fanboy, PSA hater, tag shill, but PSA slabs are so dated, and tag slabs look and feel so much better. PSA is stuck on Windows XP when Tag is up here on Windows 11 or iOS 26. PSA is stuck in the past. The slabs look old-timey. Get with the times, Grandpa. Don't you know frosted windows are out? We want that crispy, clean, clear, modern shit. It's kind of like the same thing I was talking about with the Japanese versus the English cards. The overall experience with Tag is so much better. The slabs look so much better. The quality control, I feel like, is so much better. The clear slab with the ingrained labels and grading look so much cleaner, so much more modern. So they look so much better to display. They feel better in your hand. They look better stacked up. The grading is more transparent. I know it's AI grading and everybody's racist against robots, but whatever. The data's the data. The grading is more consistent. PSA is just more popular because of the liquidity, and it's more liquid because of its age, because it's old as fuck. If Tag had PSA's age with the same slab design, PSA would be bankrupt in a week. Collectors and investors both are like trying to pretend now that like the slab aesthetic doesn't matter, and it never matters, but it does. It does now. Look, we got whole companies. We got Graded Guard. We got whole companies popping up, and whatever that company is that puts the slab in a slab, it looks like the slab is in a fish tank. Like we got whole companies popping up just for aesthetics of the slabs that people are collecting now. People are buying limited edition and different colored guards to put around their slabs just to match the aesthetic of the card. And the slab and the card is so much better with Tag. The collector experience, the grading experience is so much better with Tag. The aesthetic matters so much more now, in my opinion, and Tag takes the cake on that. Aesthetic is a huge part of collecting. You look at your cards. You don't just sell them. And they look so much better in Tag. I'm telling you. If you haven't seen a Tag slab, go get one. You'll never go back. Those are my hot takes. If you disagree, good. Tell me which hot take you hate the most. If you agree, also good. We're both getting cooked in the fucking comments. Pokemon collecting is way more fun when we stop pretending there's the one way to collect Pokemon cards. I like that there's new companies like Tag and stuff. Tag and Graded Guards and freaking Ultra Prism Slab Fish Tank or whatever the company is called that adds to like the aesthetic of like actual card collecting versus just like investing in stacked up boxes in the closet. Let me know which take you hate the most. I'll see you in the comments, bitches. Peace.